This time we have two very special motorcycles for you. The very first street motorcycles from Husqvarna for the Indian market, the Vitpilin 250 and the Swartpilin 250. They're also called the Husqvarna twins. You might not have heard of Husqvarna and we don't blame you for that, but it is a brand with a rich and long history. It is a Swedish motorcycle maker with over 110 years of operational experience behind it. Husqvarna is now owned by KTM, so as is to be expected, these motorcycles are available at KTM dealerships in India with an on-road price of a pinch under 3 lakh rupees. Sounds expensive, right? But do these twins justify their sticker price? Let's find out. You can't mistake the Husqvarna twins for anything else on the road. Their aesthetic appeal is second to none. They are head-turners in the truest sense. Both the Vitpilin and Swartpilin have a similar unibody kind of design approach for the upper half. The fuel tank cover and the side panel is a single element, and the underseat cowl is also seamlessly merged with it. The lower half displays KTM's space frame platform. The blend of striking top and defined lower parts make for a unique combination. Another element that lends it a classy look is the round headlamp. It gives a little hint of old school to the otherwise modern styling. It is almost a neo-retro look. The single-pod instrument cluster also splashes some old-school charm, but it is a full LCD screen to keep up with times. The system is quite informative, but the readout is not the friendliest out there and you will definitely have to take your time to get used to it. This impressive overall styling comes with a compromise on practicality. The very first thing you will notice is the seat height. At 842 mm, these are the tallest to ride in the segment after the 250 Adventure, which is a very different kind of a product in the first place. So sadly, these are not very comfortable machines for short riders. When you ride these motorcycles, you will also notice that while the cushioning is optimum, the seat itself is not wide enough and compromises comfort when you're riding for long hours. Also, you have to work to hold your position on the saddle under heartbreaking situations, but thankfully, the upswept front part of the seat does give you some leverage. The major difference between these otherwise similar looking motorcycles is the riding geometry. The Swartpilin 250 is a scrambler version with raised tubular steel handlebar. You sit comfortably upright on the Swartpilin and it's quite easy to stand on the foot pegs as well. But does it handle like a scrambler? Well, not exactly. While it gets special block pattern tires, you can only take it off-road as much as you can a 250 Duke. As for the brakes, they're quite decent. The dinner plate size 320mm front and 230mm rear disc setup offers decent stopping power to these lightweight machines, and the dual channel ABS enhances the confidence level even more. The suspension of the Husqvarna twins is on the firmer side, which again makes handling better on the tarmac. With inverted front forks and spring-load rear shock absorber, it is the same setup from WP that is used in the Duke range. Coming to the Vitpilin 250, it is a cafe racer style motorcycle with low set clip-on handlebars. So you sit in a bent forward position which further reduces weight on the rear spring, making it an even stiffer experience. It gets better tires for tarmac and that boosts your confidence when you twist the throttle to experience high-speed riding or when you are leaning excitedly in corners. The Husqvarna twins borrow the 250cc single-cylinder engine from the KTM 250s. Peak power output is 30 bhp and it sends 24 Nm to the rear wheel. These are not extraordinary figures, but these are light motorcycles, so the going is surely entertaining enough. The engine delivers good low and mid-range, and the short ratios of the 6-speed gearbox further help in acceleration. Both the Swartpilin and Vitpilin feel quick in doing 0 to 60 km/h sprint, and even 100 km/h takes less than 10 seconds. The engine feels calm and refined till about 6000 rpm, beyond which it starts to transmit a whole lot of vibrations through the handlebar as well as the foot pegs. And as you enter the 3-digit speed zone, it becomes even more pronounced and annoying. So, what makes these Husqvarna twins unique enough for you to consider? Well, the performance is brisk and entertaining till you're not doing serious 3-digit speeds, and they are nimble point and shoot kind of machines. But the main reason for anyone to buy either of these is the styling. They're positioned as lifestyle products and turn heads every time anyone looks at them. They surely will make you stand out in a crowd.